Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Dix. Come on into the channel. I know it's been a while since I've actually done a live, so I'll give everybody, excuse me, a little bit of time to come on in, and we will get this started. So, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any new followers that I've gotten on any of my platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Instagram, and YouTube. So y'all, sorry, y'all had a brain fart. So come on in, put your city or state. Let me know where you're at. If you're not in the United States, let me know what country you're in. Come by and say hi, and we'll spend about a good 45 minutes together, and I'll let y'all get on y'all merry way. So there's a lot that has been going on since the last time we talked in the world with the CrowdStrike incident. More hackings are happening. Just a lot of stuff going on. So while everybody's coming in, I'm going to check my stuff and everything. Yep, everything is good to go. So come on in, tell a friend we're going live. But so yeah, I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes. Tossing around this football. Give it a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and get on in and start sharing some information. If you don't receive any notifications from the channel, make sure you hit subscribe all, and also make sure that you are following me on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So again, I appreciate any new subscribers. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm going to share my screen, and we're gonna make it do what it do. So one of the first things that we're going to cover is AI in jobs. Since I talk about artificial intelligence, that is my background in automation. These are not old articles. These are actually from 1 day ago, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago. So a lot has changed and a lot has happened. So if you ever want to just find out information on what's going on with artificial intelligence and automation, feel free to just Google AI and jobs. I do it periodically. As you can see, New York Times wants you to have an account. But yeah, so for instance, let's go to the Forbes article and take a look. Once all of this gets off of the screen, you know, all these advertisements. So, as we all know, artificial intelligence has been around since the 1950s. And it's not a new phenomenon. We're just now using it for jobs and other things. So what I want people to understand is the world we're about to live in is about to be very unfamiliar. And I'm going to go to the jobs report that came out in the United States on Friday. I'm going to talk about some other information that some people sent to me. So if you are a person, this is from June 17th. What jobs will AI replace first? If you've been on my channel, watched any of my videos, or saw me on Erica, the news stations and whatnot, I always talk about many of the jobs that AI will replace and many of the jobs that AI will create. Data entry and administrative tasks. If you know anybody, male or female, one of the good examples of this would be temp agencies used to hire administrative assistants and executive secretaries. This is a thing of the past. You still have these kinds of people working in organizations, but they're not needed like they used to be. So when we talk about data entry and administrative tasks, we're talking about sending out emails. We're talking about sending out memos, etc. Customer service. Right now, if you go to certain companies' websites like AT&T, Verizon, you get a chat bot, and a lot of those companies are using generative AI. I did my other session 2 on generative AI. I could tell for the people that have not attended the session, you are missing out on some good information, and we will be doing session 3 probably the end of this month or the week before. I'll be doing session 3, and information will be coming out about that. But customer service, to go back to the chat bots, now when you go to a website, you're chatting with a chat bot, and now they're getting information. What companies are doing, instead of having somebody just sitting around all day, all night, excuse me, you'll talk to the chat bot and it'll direct you to somebody else. Even now, when you call in, they're trying to do voice recognition to say, hey, what department do you need? So this is another instance of artificial intelligence taking away jobs. Manufacturing and assembly line jobs. This is part of what I focus my research on. I've spoken to many people and said advanced manufacturing will take your job. Manufacturing jobs and assembly line. And one of the things y'all know in common about all of these topics right here, they are repetitive. These are repetitive jobs. Data entry administrative, it's the same thing over and over. We can program a robot. We can program an algorithm or whatever you want to call it to repeat and do the same thing. Repetitive physical tasks. The last time I did a stream, if you watched any of the things I put on social media, I talk about the humanoids that BMW and Mercedes-Benz has put out. They're about 5'7", and these are repetitive robots that actually do tasks. And also, they are gathering information to see how to complete other tasks. I know some companies, I think it's Walmart, is trying to get rid of self-checkouts to help with theft. They call it shrinkage and loss prevention. But I don't see self-checkouts going away because right now, we have a lot of people that don't want to work. See, a lot of people may say, well, artificial intelligence and automation, Patrick, may go away. But I said, as long as people don't want to work and as long as companies can increase their bottom line, they will always use some form of automation to keep the process going. Basic analytical roles, just financial analysis, just looking at things to see how things can go, drawn out graphs. You can use large language models and train those models on how to generate information and how to give a picture. Entry-level graphic design. There are people I know and people I talk to. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? There are people I know and people I've talked to. I specifically told them, do not have your child or son, do not have your child or family member go to school for graphic design. It is so obsolete. When I was younger, people would make money by designing these flyers. Now you can automate and create anything you need to. And everything is digital. There is no more putting flyers on cars now, because people have smartphones. You can send it everywhere. Translation. You now have AI apps like Deep Learning. I've used that one to try to help with my Spanish, and it'll speak out the words to you, and you can talk to a native Spanish speaker to see if you know what you're talking about. Corporate photography. Basic photography takes time and straightforward shots. Now you have AI that can do that, and along with drones. So yes, you must embrace change and adapt to overcome. Regardless of the political state of the world, I would tell everybody, this is one of the ticking time bombs that we have. And regardless of what people are telling you, this is going to happen. It's just how fast will it happen and when will it happen? It's going to happen soon. Could be the next couple of years. But the thing is, what I want people to understand, you need to be over prepared for what's about to happen. So CNET, 5 jobs AI will create. This is something I always talk to everybody about. There will be jobs created, but to get one of these jobs, you must have a skill set in artificial intelligence. So let's look at the jobs. We're going to destroy AI engineer specialist. This is someone who has been trained to build AI models and applications. Basically, like if you're a design engineer on how to build a car, somebody has to design AI to even work to do what it needs to do. Remember, the word in artificial intelligence is artificial, which is man-made. When the language messes up or it has hiccups, somebody needs to fix it. That's where you can come in as an AI engineering specialist, AI ethicist. I think I'm saying that correctly. Ethics. All the people out there that scream AI is unethical, get a job and stop complaining about it. That's my advice to you. Learn how the algorithms work, learn how the large language models work, and get a job in AI ethics. AI protection analysts are responsible use architect. This individual is responsible for protecting a company's intellectual property and preventing abuse and fraud. Regardless, artificial intelligence and automation, deep learning neural networks cannot eliminate all the jobs. We still need people there. That's where people like myself and everyone else watching videos or training will learn how this works. We'll learn how to fix this. Solutions. Like a solutions architect when in computer engineering or computer science, there has to be somebody that knows how AI works and how the end path will go. Head of AI, you're going to have the head of AI in a company. One thing to the people out there that know and have managers in companies, many of those managerial jobs are going away. We don't need 15 managers to manage everybody. Many of that is going to go down to maybe 3 or 4, and AI is going to help with the aid of that. Bank tellers and travel agents. In my area, banks are closed and left and right, brick and mortar. I don't know the last time I've been in a bank. If you want to buy a house, many banks are not even brick and mortar anymore. And travel agents, customer service. I was talking about that earlier. CSRs, data entry. We talked about that previously. Translators, writers, and marketers. All of these people are gone. But there has to be somebody to check the language to make sure there's no misspelling. So people will still be needed. Let's see right here. OpenAI Chief Technology Officer. Let's see what Mira Murati says. She said these jobs shouldn't be here anyway. Sounds like stuff I say all the time. Let's see. Let's just scan through and see. Let's see what job she's talking about. No. Just scanning through it. Y'all take a scan through. Yeah, she said some creative jobs maybe will go away, but maybe they shouldn't have been here in the first place. In the role of AI, believing that is a tool for education will expand our intelligence. What I want people to understand, companies are investing high into artificial intelligence with NVIDIA, with the chip manufacturer. If you watch the last World Developers Conference with Apple, they're putting the chips in the phones. I've even spoken and said that many of the devices we have now in the next couple of years will not work because they're going to have the actual chip in them. So don't be alarmed when you have to rebuy all your electronics just so they have an AI chip in them. Some tech firms are convinced AI is coming for human jobs, have reportedly made plans to replace human staff with automated AI tools and software engineers. Yep. I've said this, and software engineers and cybersecurity workers could also lose their jobs to AI startups like Cognition Labs are accused of coding their own replacements into existence. I've said this hundreds of times to people. The cybersecurity field is overpopulated. And if you go, y'all can follow me on LinkedIn too, not follow, but connect with me. You'll see I have to give a presentation and you'll see the pictures from it. And I'm talking to people about quantum computing, artificial intelligence, and machine learning and how it can break all the algorithms. So yes, this is where we're headed. Even Dee Snider will replace jobs if you're not a blue collar worker. The writing is on the wall. So Latin America, 5%. We're going to look at this last article, and then we're going to go look at the latest jobs report and news, etc. I like to cover a little bit of everything. Okay, not interested. Okay. So according to market researchers, spending on AI software is growing at 19.1% per year and will likely hit, let's just say $300 billion by 2027. That's 3 years from now. Yeah, the market will climb 184 billion in 2024. Y'all, all that money they're spending is to make sure they know what to do and they can get rid of people. The primary reason for this, the rise in generative AI to generate. If y'all don't know what generative AI is, it is used basically AI generating responses, answers. You're asking it everything. So basically, in a short, when you see the word generate, if you want to generate power, you got to make power. So you're using AI to generate information. Not surprisingly, AI hiring is skyrocketing. At the time of this writing, Indeed had listings for 14,188 AI jobs, and the pay is on the rise as organizations compete for the best talent. Here you go right here. The following slides highlight 10 roles with plenty jobs available. Let's see where the slides are at. There we go. Machine learning engineer. I could tell y'all from somebody that it has a computer science background and all the stuff I do, you need to have a STEM background and you're able to get one of these jobs or compete. Median pay $165,000. Okay, go to the next slide. Oh, there we go. AI project engineer. If you don't have a lot of AI expertise but do have project management chops, median pay 121. You see it right here. Generative AI engineer, median pay 151. Following the launch of ChatGPT, generative AI became the hottest thing. Yep, flooded with generative AI applications. So this is an engineering job. AI ethics, median pay 120. That's about $10,000+ a month. Yeah, it also carries some risks. AI ethics specialists work with engineers and legal teams to promote appropriate ethical standards. So here you go right here. Generative AI, going the other way. Natural language processing engineer. One of the most widely used features of modern AI technology is natural language processing, which is trying to learn how a human does a process, basically. So natural language processing engineer. AI strategy consultant, median pay 228. Big picture, the approach. So right here, you could take a look at this. And these jobs are for everybody. For the robotics engineer, median pay 148. Yet another major application for AI in the field of robotics. Robotics engineers design, build, and repair and test robots. I don't know why to go back first. Data scientists. I've talked about this. Like machine learning, data scientists have been using AI technology for years. Here you go right here. The data science field has continued to expand with 35% growth between 2022 and 2032. Oops, deep learning how the brain works. Median pay 145. And lastly, AI research scientists. Median pay 96. Highest expertise requirements is the low end of the AI pay scale. Now, all of these salary requirements are not all the way accurate, but as you see, the jobs are out there. So we're going to take a look and see. Let's just type in AI. Let's see, remote. Let's just test it out. Oh, my bad. Here we go right here. So let's look at 140,000 AI 140. Y'all see all the AI jobs right here. I was just wanting to make sure that article wasn't lying. Data scientists, vice president, data scientists. Let's put artificial. Yeah, my bad. Here we go. Make sure it's accurate. There we go. So artificial intelligence 140. Here it is. Principal AI machine learning engineer. Y'all see the salary right there. Data scientist. All these are remote jobs too. Director of data science. Technical lead business intelligence. This is something else. But y'all get the gist of it. The jobs are out there. Let's put the quotations to make sure it only. There we go. To make sure it only focused on artificial intelligence. So yeah, the jobs are out there. I just want people to see. Let me share back. I didn't know I'm hitting the wrong button. I want people to see what is out there. So let's look at the jobs report. We're going to see what CNN say. 3 reasons to worry about July week's job report. It's a lot to worry about. See all these places now don't like me to use my ad blocker. Okay. Yeah. So if y'all didn't know, or the people, let me go to something else. Here we go right here. everything everywhere now wants you to pay. And Forbes, looked at an article. So if y'all didn't know, the jobs report forced a lot of companies this past weekend or on Friday to sell off, and the market numbers went down. So what I want people to understand is, while I'm searching for an article that'll let me view it, we are now on, you know what? Let's go straight to the, let's go straight. I looked at this there. Let's go straight to the source, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. Let's see what they say. I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can see this. It's in my Adobe thing. So, all right. So we got the right here. So the unemployment rate rose to 4.3% in July. This is from the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. This is the actual report. So the actual job market, the highest unemployment we've had. This is the highest unemployment we've had since October 2021. So, and also, I'm going to go to the car repos. They're up 23%. So as y'all can see the numbers right here. Yeah, if I were anyone else, I would get very nervous. Yes. So the unemployment rate rose by 0.2%, and the number of unemployed people increased by 352. So we have 7.2 million people in America that are unemployed. These measures are higher than a year earlier when the jobless rates was 3.5%. And the number of people unemployed. Wow. So last year, this time, we only had 5.9. Now we have 7.2. That's about 2.3 million people. I'm doing the math off my head. Yeah. That's about 1.3 million more people. The major work groups for adult men, whites, increased in July, and the jobs rates for adult women and teenagers. Yeah, temporary layoff. Wow. These are pretty alarming. The number of employed part-time people for economic reasons rose by 346,000 to 4.6 million because everybody got to get another job to pay for this high stuff. So, yeah. So, healthcare added 55,000 jobs. Employment and construction continue to trend up because we got to have people to build stuff, plus 25,000. Transportation and warehousing, 14,000. Yeah, employment and social assistance continues upward trend. So y'all, regardless of what people are telling y'all, people do not have money out here. Information employment declined by 20,000. Government employment's changed a little. So yeah. So let's see. Since everybody out here, let's find out what people are making. Let's see the wages. Let's see if the wages are in here. And this is how, if you ever want to learn, this is how they measure unemployment. I'm trying to find some other information now. Let's see. Yeah, they only got two wages in here. But as you see in here, this is not a pretty picture. So if I were anyone listening to the video live or the replay, I would not be out here spending money right now. Hold on to your money. Liquid money is the most important thing. Y'all need, if you're not traveling to make money, you don't really need to be traveling, period. Really. I mean, ask yourself, why are you traveling? I want somebody to answer that for me. Because I see everybody all over social media taking all their photos, saying they're living their best life, but these numbers out here tell very differently. So, and to show you, lastly, before I go to I saw the hourly rate. It was in here somewhere. Maybe it'll pop back up if I stroll through, but the hourly rate rose a little bit. And if you're on the East Coast, like myself, we got hurricane, I think it's Debbie, on its way over here. So y'all be safe out here too. But this is where we're at right now in America. So all signs in my book are pointing to a slowdown in the economy, and it's pointing to a possible brink of recession. Car repos. I was looking at this earlier, y'all. Let's look at car repo news. Car repos spike desperate as here we go. Car repossessions surge 23% as Americans fall behind on payments. And this is from July 16th. So yeah. Found another article that will let me take a look at it. This is 3 weeks ago. So y'all take a look. Car repos in the first half of 2024 is the Fed eyes to cut rates. I think next month they were talking about cutting rates, but what I want people to understand, I remember being in college. How you doing, Ant Dog? I remember being in college in 2008 and 9. The start of the recession, when people start to lose their cars, it's a bad sign already. And I saw something too about the housing market. I'm gonna see if I can find that. So I want people to look right here. So when y'all see people in the big body Benzes or the Hellcats, look at right here. The average monthly car payment has reached $739. About 15 years ago, this was a mortgage. This was rent. Yeah. So we're expecting the Feds to lower the interest rate, which I don't know if they're going to cut the points. I don't know if the Fed chair is going to do that, or they're going up to Wyoming, wherever they meet at. But yeah. Here we go right here. Repos spike in 2024. This is from July. 23%. So let me zoom in. I thought it saved it. So, but lenders are reportedly less tolerant of late payments now that the pandemic has abated and the widespread policy repossessions began triggered by 3 months of missed payments. So now you can't use the excuse you couldn't keep your you couldn't pay your payment because of your job. So this article says around the same. The article was 739. This is 740. The other one's about 549, 552, around in the same age. Yeah. So if y'all get more friends and family out there, yeah. Another article. Car repossessions are soaring. I just want people to understand this is not a game out here. I've talked to friends and family members, and now people will understand why I am so aggressive with my life to make sure if something happens, I can come back from it. But it's not a game out here. It's very real. We got to start giving people rope to tug themselves along to say, well, maybe, time. No, they shouldn't have bought that car. The car was too expensive. I remember seeing this guy right here. Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing this Thank You Cheese. I remember seeing this on TikTok. He was talking about it. So if you don't believe, ride past a car lot and see how many. This is back from May. Ride past a car lot to see how many new cars are sitting there. So new cars, the service centers are what really make a car dealership money, but we see the end coming. When I say the end, this is how things start off. Oops. All right. So here we go right here. Let's see. I sent an article to someone earlier about foreclosures 2024, about they were rising. Yeah, here we go right here. Fox Business. Home foreclosures are on the rise again nationwide. This is a month ago. Fox News. Let's see if they still got all this stuff up here. Yeah. I'm not turning off my thing. I don't want all that stuff. Six days ago. Let's see if it'll let me. Yep. Surge in commercial property foreclosures suggests bottom is near. because a lot of companies are like, why are we going to pay this high lease when we could have people telework? Lender portfolios of foreclosed seats, office buildings, apartments, and other commercial property grew 13% in the second quarter. Yeah. Uh-oh. Y'all, here we go. Uh-oh, some alarming news. There's some good stuff on the FHA. So, forbearance. At the end of the quarter, there were 34,348 loans in forbearance, representing 0.11% of enterprise single family, blank, blank, blank. Approximately 2% of these loans have been in forbearance plan for 12 months. So that's already telling you, you got 34,348 loans in forbearance. If y'all don't know anything about forbearance, you're not paying the loan. Mortgage performance. The 60-day delinquency rate declined 8% in the quarter. Foreclosures. The number of foreclosures starts to decrease slightly to 18,000. That's still a lot. Man. I'm just telling y'all, man, it's just how the world is just moving forward. And I'm gonna show y'all the Chipotle. I don't know if y'all saw this. Chipotle is using artificial intelligence to help with their bowls. My friend sent this to me. So, even though, yeah, they're testing. This is from October, and my friend sent this to me. They're using burrito bowls and salads and AI pilot. Because y'all know some folks are like, you gave me more, you gave me less. Well, they'll say, well, we'll fix that. We'll let AI to help us figure what bowls to make and to keep everything consistent so we don't give people too much or too less to dig into our profits. So, yeah, this is all automated. Yeah, they have a autonomous kitchen assistant, Chippy, to cook and season tortilla chips. So they're using a bowl. So these are jobs that are going away for college kids and people that are trying to get back on their feet. AI in the drive-through. Chipotle, Starbucks, McDonald's lead the charge. I've been to one of these in Tampa like about 2 years ago. Checkers. That's when I used to eat like pretty bad. I would get like the big Buford. And we pulled up to it. Yep. You said black jobs, yeah. Baker for America, yeah. AI in the kitchen. Yep. So this is why I'm big on people getting another skill set and retraining. One of the things I do with people, I tell you what's about to happen. Y'all saw all the jobs that I listed. Y'all saw the money that they paid. You know, you got to get a STEM skill set. You got to get a blue collar skill set. All of the folks on YouTube be yapping about stuff. None of them give you solutions. I give you solutions. And I'm showing you what's going on right now. So, AI behind the counter. Starbucks has been a pioneer. Yeah. CNBC, Starbucks is losing money. So they're trying to rechange and not rebrand themselves, but redo a lot of their processes. These are jobs being cut out. McDonald's is using AI, the future AI restaurants. Yep. Chipotle, Starbucks are setting the stage for a future where AI-driven, personalized customer service. So I'm opening up my Topo Chico, y'all. Sorry. And these restaurants are going to continue to invest in this because for Cleveland, Rally. Oh yeah, Ant Dog. We had Rallies. And Checkers down here. They combined them. But man, I love the fries. I ain't gonna lie, that big Buford was the thing. You were reaching the bottom of the bag, you know it was greasy, and the French fries was the thing. So what I used to do, get a big Buford, and get the fries, and get me a Dr. Pepper. And I'll tell folks, there's nothing like eating and driving at the same time, like reaching in the passenger seat, grabbing French fries, or biting in the burger. It's like the best way to eat. So, but yeah, that was the best thing to do. Oh, So let's see, 34 minutes. And if you had a Windows computer, you were affected by the CrowdStrike. I still today don't know how that company got all those contracts, because it messed up Delta. It took them down for a while, and they finally just got back. And I don't think this is the last time something like this will happen. If I were everyone, I would try to make sure that, Google selling when it did. I use a Mac computer and I use Windows, but I mean, nothing is pretty bulletproof out here. So just make sure that you know that you're up to date. Delta CEO offers employees free flights. For $5.4 billion in damage. I think it was a bug. I think it was other stuff going on. So yeah. So yes, that is what has been going on. I mean, the replay will be up here, but I mean, I just want people to, I'll just type it in. Clearwater cybersecurity firm accidentally hires North Korean hacker. Wow. And many of these jobs are going to be automated, or they're going to use machine learning and artificial intelligence. Water sector. I'm telling y'all, this is the world that we're headed for, technologically advanced. So I'm gonna be wrapping it up shortly. But that's all that's been going on. I just got a lot of good stuff going on my end. Sorry I wasn't able to do a live in July. But the biggest thing I want people to understand, you need to prepare. You need to go to school. And lastly, you got Grand Canyon right here. I mean, let's see. Look at all these schools that offer online degrees. So you don't have a reason not to have a skill or a trade, or at least some type of degree. Purdue Global. I mean, it can't get much easier than this. North Carolina Central University. So you want to go to a HBCU? Here you go right here. Let me zoom in. This is right up here in North Carolina. Cybersecurity. Look right here. Core business. I'm sure right here. Yep. So I'm going to just tell folks, it gets no easier than this. Once I can get this off the screen. You have, look at all, these are not even all the universities. These are just some. You have no reason not to have a degree right now. And nobody's going to feel sorry for you. I'm going to just tell y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all. Nobody's going to feel sorry for men, women, regardless of what race or gender you are, if you do not have a degree. Look right here, Rosslyn University. All online. $18 months. Now I'm gonna be honest. Being in the academic field, your degree gotta have 100. Nah. Your degree, if you get a degree, it needs to be 125 credits. I'm gonna just tell you, don't see like here 90 credit hours. The way I'll show y'all, let's go to someplace like Stanford. and you will see. I'll just type in anything, y'all. It'll find it. It'll pull it up. Let's look at the requirements. Because to get the computer science degree, I had to have 125 credits. Yeah, don't cheat the game and try to say, I'm gonna just do 90. No, you need the 30 extra credits. Because you don't want to be competing with everybody else. And then you're like, hold up, I should have did the other 30 credits. No, it don't work like that. Don't try to cheat yourself. Let's see. That's the biggest thing I could tell you. I pulled this university up just to see something. It won't tell me to. Let's see. Yeah, like a lot of these universities, like these big time ones, make sure that your degree got at least 125. Yeah. No, even with field experience, no, you got to have the degree, ant dog. You will not get around this, and you're going to have a graduate degree. That is not the deal with like any race or gender of people. You got to have the degree. There is no way you're going to get around this because a degree shows you can complete something. Basically, that's all it is. The experience in the degree, I have family members that are capped out because they don't have a degree. And they don't understand why they can't get any further. You got to have the degree. We got statistics to pull this up, but I recommend everybody do not try to get around computer science credit hours. Yeah, right up here, 120. Rawson was talking 90. Yeah, I had to have 125 when I got my degree 14 years ago. Yeah, it's typically 120 to 125. So I don't know how Rawson is doing that. But yeah, you want to make sure you have all the credits. Trust me. So it is about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to be winding down. I got to take care of stuff tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah, Virginia Commonwealth University. How I look at it, either pay now or pay later. It's best to pay now. And it's best to go ahead. Oh, and you do not do a Bachelor of Arts because you do not have all the sciences. Your degree needs to look just like this. Bachelor of Science. Hold up. Oh, crap. I am so sorry, y'all. I wasn't even sharing the right tab. So let me just go back through this again. Your degree need to be 125 credit hours. Let me get that off there. And at least 120. So right here, you see what that says, Bachelor of Science. Do not try to do a Bachelor of Arts. No, you don't do this. You do this. Any STEM degree you get needs to have Bachelor of Science. Any master's degree you have need to have MS, Master of Science. Plain and simple. So, yep. So it was good for the people that attended. I'm sorry, the last 2 or 3 minutes I had to switch to the wrong tab. But if you can follow me you can connect with me on LinkedIn, and you can go to my LinkedIn page and you can see the latest article I've written. And it is about artificial intelligence This is the article here. Artificial intelligence and law enforcement. That is right there. So that's the article that I wrote. To see this article, just connect with me on LinkedIn. So yeah, go to my Instagram, Dr. Patrick Dix, the ticker at the bottom, TikTok, Instagram, follow me. But the world out here is for the taking. If you have the expertise and you're willing to put in the time and not play around, you can really do some damage out here, because right now everybody is just playing around and they are not taking life serious. So I recommend to everybody, get your act together. So this is my link. This is my Instagram. Feel free to follow me. I'm going to be posting other videos this week, and then my TikTok. So I will be seeing y'all on the next live that I do on Erica's channel. And at the end of the month, are you in Atlanta at the event, the Invest Fest afterwards, I will be there with Erica, so you can see me in person. So again, I appreciate you taking the time out your day to an evening to watch my live. So I will see you on the next video. Peace.